Okay, now this is my computer rack. It's not fully done yet, but I got two computers on here. But the top piece you see, I'm going to point to it, is my off and on switch that powers all this stuff on for this rack. So this is my third rack I have here, and I have another rack in the garage also that I got to put castles on. But anyway, this is my off and on switch. It's not a power conditioner, but I got a multi-strip with a surge protector on the other strip. But this here is my pre-Sonos interface. It's called, let's see if I can find the name of it. It's AudioBox 1818 VSL. It's a 8-channel. It's got phantom power, and these are coming from the patch bay from the Allen Heath mixer. If I want to record from the big Allen Heath mixer into my Studio One software. And what you see here helps keep the interface cool while I'm running the interface. And then get close enough you can see the second interface. I gotta move this over. Okay, if you can see down below there, this is not the place it's going to be originally. I want to put that interface in another rack that I have in the garage. But that's a 4-channel interface. It's the same series as my 8-track one. Pretty much the same quality, but it's only 4 channels. And I got that one hooked up to my Shadow computer. And you see a little junction box right there. That's there. It's got a wall wart power supply. That just runs the fans. And then right there is, I got 2 patch bays here. This patch bay is for my cordless wireless keyboard and mouse. And then number 2 is for my Shadow computer. So that's what I use this for. And this side here, it's got a whole bunch of HDMI connections. They're not being used right now. And then this other patch bay. I don't got nothing hooked up except for number 12. And gotta wait to focus this a little bit. It does auto focusing. Sometimes you gotta move it a little bit to focus. It's not, sometimes it has trouble focusing there. There we go. It got autofocus. And I use that connection for my camera that I'm filming this video. Then if I lower this, not quite low enough. I'm gonna lower the tripod even lower. So from here, gotta excuse the noise when I'm readjusting my what do you call it? My there. That should be low enough now. Okay. I'm gonna sit on the chair. I'm gonna show you this. Okay. It gets real dusty, and I just cleaned this up about 4 days ago. I vacuumed this rack, and but anyway. Okay. That's my supercomputer, I call it. Got a little bit of dust there. But this has an 8-core, I forget what type of mother chip it has. I forget how much memory I got, but it has a lot. And it's got one fan here, and it's got a couple more fans in the back. And eventually I want to put a Blu-ray drive in it and another hard drive, but it's got a lid so you can lock it if I want to lock it. Computer. And this is my shadow computer, and I want to eventually put this computer in that other rack. But I have to get casters for the other rack. And I gotta figure where I'm gonna put it, because don't got a lot of space. But this rack I got for free. It used to belong to a friend of mine we used to do gigs with, and I put new casters on it and had to buy a set of rack rails, for the top. But I had to move these out because the computer is so deep. It's over 21 inches deep. So I had to extend these rack rails out so the back of the computer doesn't stick out. So that's my computer rack. And the next thing I want to show you is my computer drawer that I custom built. I didn't have no place to put my keyboard and mouse, so here's what I did. First I gotta raise this up so you can see it. Okay. Okay, this is my keyboard, my computer keyboard rack drawer, I call it. It's so large that you can't, I'll have to go farther back so you can see the whole desk. There, that's how big it is. Okay, there you can kind of see it. So I had to use 2 pieces of an old keyboard stand. I had to put carriage bolts to hold the 2 boards together. And so it holds my keyboards, mouse. Let me show you my fader port. Nothing fancy. This is my desktop computer keyboard that I use for both machines. And then over here Let's see if I get a close up to that. That's my single channel fader port. I just use this to control the output volume. Well, if I'm recording over here, I got a start and stop and record button I can use on when I'm recording on the computer. Then over here, that's my mouse. See, that's my mouse. You see the pointer. And that turned out pretty well. And then, one thing, this was my idea. I think it was the best solution I ever did. Okay. That's a utility power switch that they use for hook up for like I want to make it heavy duty, so that's a utility power switch that they use to put on big table saws and stuff. Very, very heavy duty. And that red cord, that's hooked up to my home theater. I got power strips there, and I got 8 outlets all together inside of that rack for the power amps. Or is it 4? Yeah, no, it's 4. 4 for the power amps, and I got another 4 on the top section. So that, when I turn on the big system, I hit those first before I turn on the power amps. So that's my video 70 gear how I got it wired.